Oh, tough.
We were there till about 5:45.
Dude, it's those Tom resorters. I'm telling you, they're no good.
Hey, honestly, Tomers are a little. We actually almost. This is. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I can say that. So never mind.
We
Well, it's too
we
late
have
now.
to stop
Can't
talking at this
say that.
point.
But I think Tomers are more trouble than they're worth. Personally, I understand that they're good at what they do. But I just like us to talk a little bit.
They really are.
You
If I were
you
you,
said
I would go with a
tumblers.
BBC sorter.
Oh, what sorter?
A BBC sorter. It's a sub company of Tomra, but they're a lot better built.
Our main, I guess, one of our issues with the Tomers that they mess up a lot, but we mainly use them because their detox settings, which is like closer to their blue lasers for their UV stuff, detects aflatoxin in peanuts,
Y'all are
which is
speaking words to me,
pretty
boys.
good. Yeah, I understand.
They
Honestly, I
are
don't. I even think
Speaking
Trace knows what that is. That's like extremely peanut specific.
No, yeah, no, I
Um,
get what that is. They gave me the rundown when I worked for
Heck
BBC of all
yeah,
the Tomra
hey
products.
Tim, we still good for Friday?
yes
Oh, he got
sir.
the rundown. He's good.
He got the
Mm-hmm.
rundown. He
I'm
knows what's
assuming
happening.
that knows.
He got the rundown.
I am too. I've did
I even had to
everything
Bro,
work
that
on
we
Tomra stuff.
happened.
I actually still don't know too much Tomer. The machines are just extremely complicated, and a lot of the times they don't really want other people working on it.
Oh yeah, they probably bring out the Tomra technicians.
Yeah, Jake and Jeff come a lot.
Gotcha.
I just roll up. Here again. Always here.
Dude, we had them for our 2 year shutdown, and we just let them because we had some issues that they needed to fix. So we just like let them fully take over, just like the PM stuff for the Tomers, and it was a blessing. It made our lives so much easier.
See, we don't get to call a guy normally if our shit breaks. They're just like, if you don't know what's wrong with it, keep taking it apart till you figure it out.
We
See,
we
I
get
am the guy that gets called.
we get in trouble if we're down too long, and like, hey, I ain't shelling peanuts like this. We're like, yes sir,
Hey man, ain't no peanuts running out the door, ain't no money coming in.
that's dang right.
Amen, brother.
Shut up,
It's fine.
peanuts.
If one of our machine goes down,
I love peanuts,
the
bro.
other three are just overworked to compensate. So it's fine. I
Easy peasy.
mean,
So you overwork more machines to the point of breaking when one already breaks.
yeah
But
yeah
exactly.
then
And
your other one's fixed by that time, so you're
exactly.
good. The
It's an
cycle
endless cycle.
continues.
it's an endless cycle.
We have that exact
Um,
same issue.
except for the fact that what was it a Wednesday 2 weeks ago? All three of our four machines went down
Yep. All at the same time.
one day,
That
three
sounds like
completely different
75% of
problems.
production right there.
It was a
It
real
was
hassle. Okay.
for about a
I
week.
had to pull an electric
We got one
motor
of them
out.
fixed.
Wasn't
We
great.
got we got one of them fixed the same night it went down. Then the other two were down for like a week. It was
Sounds
terrible.
sounds like that sounds like that dog ain't hunting.
That is
I'm
very
That
just
dog's
true.
not hunting.
I'm just glad I'm not in maintenance anymore.
Maintenance is like 90% of my job. But speaking of which,
God, I'm
Blake,
glad I don't work Mondays,
Yeah,
Tuesdays, or
the mud
Thursdays.
pump that we were using on my machine,
yeah.
it stopped working after lunch for some reason. Skip was like, it's probably clogged, take it apart. I like cleaned it, still didn't work. Took it apart, the piston sheared.
What the
That's
fuck?
crazy.
Yeah, just sheared off inside of it. We were like, wow, okay.
I'm glad we bought a new one.
Glad, yeah, exactly. Glad we have another one of these.
And then it's fun because then you don't have another one after that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you
It's
try turning it off and back on again?
you probably
Multiple times.
it's probably because anytime that piston gets clogged, people will turn it on and open the valve and close the valve, open the valve, and it'll just stress the fuck out of the piston.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
I'm sure that's exactly what it was, and also just like that's the oldest pump we have, and it's probably pulled more thousands of pounds of mud out of those
yeah.
things than it's probably
Oh,
designed to.
several.
But
I believe those pumps are meant for pure water.
we don't use it for
Not
that.
like Just regular water, not
Yep.
not
Nope. Definitely
mud.
not what we use it for.
I feel that because we had water in our airlines for a while.
Mm.
Which believe it or not too great for machines, especially like valves that open and close with air that just get rust and get stuck.
Yep. That'll do it.
Oh, I
So,
had to replace those.
they I don't know if you ever do it on the Nimbus in particular, but that was so aggravating. I assume they're all
Is
built
it
kind of
a
similar.
is it like a whole housing that gets hooked up to a pneumatic hose that you pull out, you unscrew the cover off of it, and that's where all your valves are at?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the BBC machines was built too. They took that from us.
It kind of sucks.
Oh,
Luckily,
what really sucks is you got to take a pair of clippers because they never gave us wire strippers, and you had to carefully peel that sheathing off.
well, see, that's where you messed up. You did them with wire strippers, or you did them with clippers, so they didn't have to give you wire strippers.
Hey,
So
what
true,
makes a
Nah,
man
actually.
you,
worth a pair of
you
clippers?
got it.
You have to be competent, but you can be a little bit incompetent to make your job easier.
That's your
I'm
man can work
competent,
a pair
but
of
anytime
clippers.
something starts to get on my nerves, if I don't get tools to fix it, I'll just threaten to set it on fire. You either
You
get
do
me
that.
the thing I need for this, or I'm gonna
You
burn it.
you do threaten to burn the place down a lot.
Yep,
Um,
and hey, we've got new tools because of it. So all I know is threats of arson have
that's
worked so far. Okay.
that's true.
Reese, I just like to
Fair
say I
enough.
have some very high hopes for tonight because I had an awful game of golf today. I
Wow.
really need
Okay.
something to
Well,
bring it
what
up
a
right
way to
now.
just get us started. You know.
Sorry,
All right.
I
And
was just
on
thinking, I was
that,
like, man,
no high
I
hopes
hope
from a
it
bad game of golf. Let's get back into it,
I hope it
boys.
gets so much better than this because I had a terrible game today.
Last we left off, the majority of the party was in a shop doing some magic item shopping, while one member of the party was getting his ass kicked in the Champions Guild while also kicking ass.
I
That's
say
true.
what, but I say wait a second, man. I beat the crap out of some people.
Yeah, but then you tried to fight Magnus
You
and you
True,
got
knocked
true.
down,
Then
kind of
I tried to
leveled.
beat up a guy and he immediately walked me, bro. He put
mollywop.
me in my place.
He reminded you that you are a mortal man, but
Druid,
also a
huh?
robot.
That's it. I'm a druid, guys. I shouldn't be here.
Bot.
I shouldn't be here. So first things first, before we get to wherever Nono currently is, the party that's still in the shop. I think Jesse bought a shit ton of stuff. Does anybody else want to try to buy anything while they're here?
What's left?
What's left is Gimbangorn's Heavenly Helm, the Thunder Blossom, and I'm trying to think if there's another item on this list. I think there's some blast bottles left.
Yeah, like two.
While y'all doing that, I'll be right back, y'all.
I've already
If
got a
anyone
blast
wanting to
blossom
do some shopping.
or a blast bottle.
I'm so extremely broke. It's kind of, I think it's clinically diagnosed by my
Present.
doctor.
Alduin, I'll let you hold my blast bottle.
Ooh.
You can just hold it.
I have summer in the palm of my hand.
I don't know. That might be
Well,
hail.
that's a line to come back to, y'all. Summer.
Is this the right dice?
All right.
Gormish is in forever. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
Hellbird
good.
Bear's in forever spring.
I've got to
This is
give
forever
Oscar his
spring.
blast bottle.
Also, he's got goggles whenever he gets back.
Oscar's gonna be so kitted out. Brother's gonna be dripped out for real.
Well, if nobody else is getting some shopping,
I
what?
was gonna say before
Oh.
you, what is there left to be bought?
There's the Thunder Blossom, which is a katana.
Oh yeah, it's in lore. It's in lore. It's in lore.
Oh, Reese, I would like to change it from a medium bag just to a regular one.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know that I can afford the medium bag at the moment.
Okay, that's fair.
So it's the Thunder Blossom. That's all that's left.
The Thunder Blossom and Gimbangorn's Heavenly Helm are left, and I think there's some black bottles left if you just wanted to toss some money at that. But
Some black olives. I'll take some black olives.
Let me see real quick what I've got on me, money wise. I mean, I know I have a lot. First, I'm gonna ask Reese.
yes,
I know that technically we're not at Moontown anymore, so my bank's not here.
your bank is not here now.
But am I able to withdraw money from another bank using credit or
That is
something?
that's
Like
an interesting
using
question.
my name or
That is an interesting question. Hold on.
you?
me
You
think on
just
this.
think. You just think because I need to know before I buy what I'm gonna buy.
I'm gonna say currently because no one here really knows you. You would have to first build up a credit
Or
first.
the build
So
report.
currently, no, but you could change that later. But just nobody knows you.
You have to build a
That's-
line of credit.
And no one's heard of Moontown, bro. How small are we?
Small.
Damn.
Very small.
It was an upstart.
Okay, well I'm gonna get both either way.
Okay.
Because I have enough on me. Um,
Well, the Thunder Blossom's 2,500 and the helmet's 2,000. You got 4,500 gold on you.
yeah, I do. We
Alright.
left Moon. I left Moontown with 5K because that's how much you said I could carry, and I've only used 100 of it in my tattoo, so that would leave me with 400 left. Right? Is that the
4,000.
math? Yeah, but if I take out the 4,000, then I would still have. 900, right? 900 gold left.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Hell yeah, buy them both. Add those to your inventory.
Okay, 1 second. And that still gives me what I need to add to my tattoo if I need to, because 900 points is a lot of points. Okay, so let me add those to my inventory real quick. You can go on now. You're good.
Oh, you're good.
Since
Okay,
I've got the last two
so-
things, you can go.
If that is, we've cleaned out the shop currently. What's everybody wanting to do?
Well, let's enjoy the guild.
First off, I want to stay away from any barges.
From any bar, totally fair.
That's fair.
That's top priority for all
That's
damn.
priority number one: stay away from the shipwrights. Okay.
I
If
think that's
nobody
probably
else,
what you would build.
I assume nobody else is interested, but I would like to go check out Brewmasters.
Want to go check the Brewmeister?
Wait, is that a brewery?
It is. It is technically a brewery. It is a bar that is also a guild hall.
What time is it?
It's probably
9 a.m.?
you guys got up. It's probably 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's 9 o'clock, or it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Y'all down to go to the
Right.
brewery?
Where is that on the map?
It's not marked on the map, but it is next door, or not directly next door, but it is in the area as the Ekrar's headquarters.
Okay.
You guys actually aren't that far from it.
Yeah.
So if we're all gonna go check out there, let me pop up that map.
Because you had said I was like leaving and we got to the corner or something.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, what, right here at the store?
Yes. And it is, hold on, I can get my little marker out as well. It is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
brewery.
Yes. Brewery, tavern, setup. Where's my... Hello? Oh, there we go. My taskbar is different. That's weird.
Did your computer update to Windows 11?
No, it did not. I mean the Owlbear taskbar, not the other one. Where are we at?
New map?
The bar.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that dragon skull.
That is a high ass resolution picture.
It is.
It so is.
Thank you. It took me forever to find it. Okay, because I had to go down a rabbit hole trying to find the original one so I could get the one with high resolution.
Heck yeah.
Very high resolution picture.
I
Shout
can
out
read what the
ArtStation.
freaking bar says.
Let's go.
To those of you who are here,
Yes, sir.
welcome to the tavern, Belregan's Rest. Belregan being the dragon that was slain and then whose head now hangs over the bar inside.
That's
enough.
sick.
All right. Here in Belregan's Rest is the home of First Sip Brewmeisters Guild, where the finest brews in all the world are supposedly made. As you guys enter the bar, it is already rowdy at 11 o'clock in the morning. There are people
Yes.
cheering and
Yep.
laughing. There's dozens of maidens carrying just like trays upon trays of different ales and meads to tables all over the room. And you guys see behind the bar, working diligently as she like pours from keg to keg and passing out, is a large orc woman with an eye patch on, wearing an apron and shouting out different brew names that all have like some crazy, like everything from like Ingrid's Gold to one that's just called Stout,
Yeah.
and they just keep yelling them out in different directions. And you see that she seems very busy, and there's a little pin on her apron that says Guildmaster.
Ah.
What are we doing?
As I walk through the door, I just want to
Install
yell out, "The darkest beer you got!" Just scream it.
Guinness it is.
And they say, "One Abyssal Stout coming up."
Oh God.
You
He's
see
gonna
that
die.
they
He's gonna
pour from
die.
a keg of liquid so black that there genuinely is no reflection in it.
Yes.
Just a void.
And you see that it kind of like there's sort of like a strange, like dark vapor that's just constantly coming out of the cup when it's handed to you.
Last platinum, please.
That'll be 5 silver, by the way.
I want to throw her my platinum and tell her to keep them coming.
She says, "Understood. Happy to help." And then she whistles to one barmaid who like looks at her. She holds the platinum up. The barmaid nods, and then she just grabs a keg out the back and brings it to the counter.
Heck yeah.
I'm on his tab. Can I get a drink too?
The maiden goes, "What can I get you?"
Whatever he's pouring. I don't know.
She, all right, another abyssal ale, abyssal stout. Pours out a terrifyingly black liquid and hands it to you.
I don't even look. I just take a sip.
All right, upon sipping, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Word.
Wait, both of us or just
Yes,
him?
if you're both drinking it, give me a con saving throw.
Wait, do you want to cross arms and pound it?
Yes.
We do that instead.
Okay, you guys cross arms, shoot them back, Hobbit style.
Okay, you said con saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. No, fuck you, D&D.
Does
That is a 16.
Okay.
is
13
Bonky
plus
a dwarf?
3.
I also
16.
rolled a 13.
Okay. So 2 13s?
Well, a 13,
13
plus 3.
3.
Okay,
Right.
13 plus 3. Okay. Well, that's, I mean, a 13 by itself would have passed. So you guys are fine. No negative effect of any kind happens. And
Sounds a
you
good
guys,
time.
for the next 8 hours, have advantage on con saves.
Let's go.
Sounds like I need to go drink some.
All right. Anybody else drinking anything? What are we doing?
I'm ordering the second one.
You see, they just keep.
Lord.
Now that you've passed the first save, you don't have to make them every time you drink now. But the first time you drink it, you've got to be careful.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep, and I'm gonna be like, "Hello, how would one look at joining this fine establishment?"
She, you see, looking at you and also pouring beers from unmarked kegs behind you, but just out of memory knows where they are and which one she's pouring, goes, to join the Brewmeister's Guild, you've got to, well, first pay guild fees, but also you need to present a brew, of your own crafting or
Interesting.
making. Do you have a
Okay.
brew you'd like to present?
Well, maybe not yet.
Give me 3
Um,
weeks.
Give me a little bit. How much are the guild fees?
You gotta pay for the first 2 months fees up front, which would equal up to 100 gold.
100 gold.
50 gold a month.
50 gold a month.
That's
Okay, so like,
aristocratic.
if I'm paying 50 gold a month, like, what am I getting?
First of all, you're getting access to every brew in the building. All right, person who's a guild member does not have to pay for drinks. Secondly, you get access to all of the brew equipment that's underneath this building, which currently covers 2.5 city blocks. The building itself looks really nice on the outside. Underneath it is way bigger. Okay, we've got a lot of space down under this place. Then you get your own room here that you can access anytime. And just general guild fun.
Is there a
Okay,
lifetime
well,
membership?
question. Say I want to work here. Does that mean I have to join the guild?
If you want to work at the bar,
Yes.
you are not required to work at the guild to have a job here, but most everyone here who works here is a guild member. The likeliness of you getting hired here out over somebody else who has a membership is pretty low. There's no
Interesting.
rule against it.
Is there a lifetime membership?
You looking to like join the guild? Do you have a brew to present?
That's not the point. That's not the question I asked. Is there a lifetime membership fee I can pay?
I mean, okay, lifetime membership. I mean, we've never discussed a lifetime membership, but you see that she starts like doing numbers behind the counter. Hold on, hold on, I gotta talk to our accountant.
Just thought I ask.
Anybody else got anything they want to be doing while Tantan's trying to figure out what he's doing?
Yeah, this is not going to be honest. It's a lot more difficult than I thought to get into such a guild.
Did I overhear
Every
the
guild has a
conversation?
thing. One more time?
Did I overhear the conversation?
Yes. Though No has kind of joined a guild, he also has to pay guild fees, which I don't think he has the money to do.
If I know No, the answer's no.
Hear me out, brother.
What are my guild fees?
You can use my brew. It's called the Ephesus Special.
Can I
Ephesus
ask
special.
my guild members what the guild fees are?
Guild fees for the Champions Guild? My man.
Yeah.
Guild fees for the Champions Guild are pretty simple. It's just 20 gold a month. You got to pay the first 2 months up front.
Is there like trial by combat or something?
I mean, you are required to while in the guild, you are required to participate in at least one fight per month.
Well, I got some bad news for your brother. I don't know how.
I talked them
we're
into
gonna be.
percentage of winnings.
Yeah, I what if? And I mean, just hear me out. What if every fight y'all subtracted a certain amount from what I would earn from that fight if we earned anything, and it will cover my fees as long as I put up a good show.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. Every time you participate in a fight, you do get a 25% cut of the earnings.
Let me guess, for the Brewmasters Guild, you just get to keep your tips.
Oh no, for the Brewmasters Guild, you get paid for every time your brew is sold.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So if the Ephesus special is heat.
The Ephesus
Hold
Special is
on,
heat.
I'm trying to send you a thing if I can find it.
Okay. Hold on, let me find out what Buffalo Trace is made out of. That'll be my.
That's gonna be
Oh,
okay.
recipes. There we go.
It
This
is
is what I
at
needed.
least 51% corn mash.
If I just present my favorite bourbon, can that be a brew?
I'm trying to send you the ingredients and prep time for the Calypso Colada Seagram's Escape.
That's heat. That is the emphasis special, bro.
Wait
I
a
tell
second.
you gotta present the Hanes Sink Special.
This is the frozen coconut colada.
Its only legal use was paint thinner.
Oh
God.
You okay? If you can produce a bottle of something
Okay.
to
Is there
attempt
any way to
to
magically age things?
absolutely there is.
Okay.
A lot of
That's
the
what I
brews
need
in this
to know.
guild are magically aged.
Just needed to
Remember,
make
you
sure.
gotta throw wood chips in the jar.
I will say, if you're trying to magically make a brew, there are some skill check challenges here.
That's okay. My lord will strengthen me.
So, are you trying to make a whiskey? Is that what you're attempting to make?
Yes, I will probably try to make a whiskey.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
How about a good rum?
All right. If you are making a whiskey, first things first. Did I just get a message?
You did.
I did.
Yeah, it's in the D&D group. It's in lore.
Is it the Calypso Colada?
It's actually the frozen coconut colada with Calypso Colada. It's more like a slushy. It looks great, actually.
Hey, okay, let's do it. The episode special. All right. So first things first, because you are attempting to make a whiskey, I will need a nature check from you.
I'm very in touch with nature. And by very in touch, I mean like kind of in touch. Hold on, I do this every week. I had Adeline pulled up. So that's a 16.
Hey, 16's hot start. You immediately know how like the exact ratio you need to start making a brew here, okay? You see that the barmaid goes, if you're trying to make one now, I'm willing to loan out one of our aging kegs for you.
Now, Reese, I also don't want to be that guy, but remember, this is the Brewmasters Guild, not the Distillers Guild.
First off, let me have this, okay?
Look, Trace, I want you to know that I was gonna make this distinction, but then I was like, you know what? He's trying.
I don't drink any brews. They're nasty.
I mean, you have to brew liquor ish,
Yep.
right?
Kind of.
So you just ask for
All
someone
I'm
to
saying
drink.
is, you give them some of this on the rocks, they're gonna enjoy it. Okay.
Just like the Hanes Sink Special.
I
right.
would hope they enjoy it more than the Hanes special.
All right, you know your ratio. You don't have any of the ingredients. So what are you gonna do about that?
I'm going to go. I had a vision, and I'm gonna look at the group, and I'm gonna go to the market and fetch me this.
He needs a lot of corn. He
I
needs
need so much corn.
He needs so much corn.
It's got to be malted corn.
You see that
Alduin knows
Bill
that.
goes, if we're buying large amounts of corn, I would also like to put my name on this list. Just for I'm a
Bill,
donkey.
respectfully, shut the hell up.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay, one of these moments. All right.
I'm not gonna stop you there, Bill. I'm also trying to make a brew here.
You guys, all right. Well, is anybody gonna get the anybody gonna get the corn, or should I go handle that business?
How much corn costs? I have like 3 pieces of corn on me.
One more time.
I said, how much does corn cost?
Just for
I
a
mean-
sack of corn.
You see, Bill goes, "I'll be honest with you. I'm not totally sure, but I'm willing to bet I can talk it down to a more reasonable price, whatever it is."
A cheap alternative is chicken feed.
I want to.
Which is just crushed corn.
I would.
I understand this would be a high save. Is there any chance I can just look up towards the sky and just be like, "In your will, things," and not just having to get things?
Are you asking for divine intervention?
Maybe.
You're not level 10 yet.
I want to.
You know what? Roll that 20.
Fair enough. Rule of cool always wins.
Rule of cool. Let's see if
You're
you can.
kidding me.
You got a nat 20?
Shake
No,
D&D Beyond,
Come
bro.
on.
D&D Beyond, bro.
Natural.
There ain't no
What
way. There ain't
What
no
did you roll?
way.
What did he roll? What did he roll? What did he roll?
Does that just give him the ability to level divine intervention?
Yeah,
No, no, here's what happens. Let me be very clear. Here's what happened.
How I gonna roll?
You say you look up and you say in your will. Okay. And when you look down, all of the stools in this bar have turned to corn. Okay.
Turned
Oh, they've all
what?
turned what?
All of the stools in this bar have turned to corn. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
Surely this will be enough.
And let me be clear. Let me be clear. Because of this insane nat 20, okay? This truly insane nat 20. Now, once per long rest, you can just summon corn. Okay.
Let's freaking go,
What?
dude.
Okay.
Any member of the Magnum
Is
family
it
should be
is
able to
it basically like a
attack.
transmuter? Like he can turn something into corn?
No, you can just summon corn. Okay.
You
Oh.
know the
Have
5th level
ability,
spell
every
summon
Magnum
corn?
need.
Corn?
I thought
Oh.
you knew D&D, dude.
Bro, I mean it's new to me.
Just put that in your notes that once per long rest
Oh,
you can
is-
summon
is-
corn.
this must be from that Brandley Mulligan like corn demons episode, right?
Manage
The
feet.
corn cuties.
Yeah, the
How
corn
do I make
cuties.
my own feet?
You know what? I'll add it. I'll add it. I'll make it
Corn
work.
maker.
You know what? That's kind of OP.
I mean,
You just make corn.
It's once per rest, right?
Once per long rest, you can make corn.
Dude, you can just have infinite food now for free.
I was about to say,
You're
I'm
for the
guaranteed at
rest
least
of your
one
life.
meal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can summon enough corn, you can eat corn forever.
Amen.
Well, I don't want
brother.
to do that.
Is it a certain amount of corn that he can summon, or just as much as he wants?
Just
I like
corn.
to think Mesmethus decides every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's random for me. Okay.
Roll a D4, you get that many cups of corn.
Some days it's gonna be a lot of corn. Some day it is a single ear of corn.
Please tell me it's a coin flip. So one day he either rolls a D1 or a D100.
Sometimes it's just too much fucking corn.
Sometimes it's way too much corn.
Uh,
Sometimes it's easily 700 pounds of corn, and you're definitely not gonna have anything to do with that.
I
Bro
can
is
sell it.
going to single-handedly crash the farming economy.
I don't even need to join the Brewmasters Guild. I can sell corn.
Yeah. Mm.
Ferment the corn.
Well, now you've
Make
got now you've
corn.
turned all of this furniture to
Make
corn. You
corn
see
liquor.
this. You see this barkeep
Make
looks at you and
good
goes,
corn liquor.
"You're gonna have to pay for that."
You can't prove it was me.
You looked up and said, "Your will be done," and then everything turned to corn. Okay.
You didn't
That's
hear me
not
say
true. He
my
said
will
your
be
name.
done. First off, you can't. I specifically said your, not mine. I didn't do it.
Did you say your will be done, or did you say in your name?
Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Did you pray to a god for corn and this happened?
Do you want your new best-selling brew or not?
I do, but I need stools.
Barstool.
Okay. It's a bar, dude.
Need this. Have you ever heard of a standing bar? It's all the rage. Back in Moon.
Been to one of those.
Standing bar allows for new games to be played.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. Well,
All the chairs are corn, man.
The chairs are corn.
I mean that is fair, but
That's
that's
a-
that. You know, the duality of man. That's
The
a
duality
natural.
of man, for
Chairs are
real. Okay.
corn.
But I still get an 8.
The chairs are corn. Da, 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 da.
I put my hat on his head so he gets advantage.
So it evens out.
All right. She goes, I'll make you a deal. If the brew is good and you get in, we'll just take a percentage of whatever your brew makes to buy new chairs.
Have I finished my coladas yet?
Heck yeah. Would any of our party be good woodworkers?
I
Me,
mean,
actually, I can make stuff out of wood.
he's not here, but
Literally.
you've got a guy.
I'm gonna say that. Be like, don't worry, I've got a guy.
All right, well,
I have jeweler's tool proficiency, not carpenter's tool.
do you have a brew, or like are you just gonna keep turning all the furniture to corn?
You know what? Out of respect for you and what you do here, I'm gonna let that slide.
Wow.
I'm gonna make this brew.
It's gonna make this brew. All right. So you got a nat 20 to summon corn. Okay.
Thank the
You know
Lord.
the ratio. Now,
we go.
unfortunately, this part is going to be a little tricky for you, I think. You're going to need. I'm trying to decide which is the best check for this because I don't want to completely screw you here.
Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I have the lucky feet.
That's true. I think because this is essentially a kind of a form of alchemy, what you're doing, this is a medicine check.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's see what I get. Okay, first I'm gonna use a luck point.
I got a dirty 20.
On your medicine check.
Second, I'm gonna
Yes.
use a luck point.
Your drinks look great, man.
Thank you.
We'll take that. That's a 12. I just used 2 luck points.
All right, you pour all of this into the magical aging barrel, which she takes. You see that she takes it, shakes the barrel, it starts to glow, and then she slams it down on the table, stabs a spout into the side of it, pours a little into the glass, takes a sip, makes a very strange face, and goes, you know, I've had worse brews, but I've definitely had better.
If you don't like it, you might need to try it with a little mixer.
Do you suggest something?
Let's see. You know, this really goes good with. Honestly, this is gonna sound strange, but you gotta trust me. This is gonna go good with just one singular block of ice. Okay.
All right.
And an orange peel. And-
Okay.
You know, this isn't really what you should use, but just use a little bit of the orange zest in there and just put it in. Mix it up.
He goes, all right. Takes it, makes a cocktail. Takes another sip.
They call this the Ephesus special.
Oh God, no, they don't. I've been over here at the bar making mine.
You take it. She takes another sip. Here's what I need from you. All right. Last thing. because you're trying to sell this, but you're also trying to sell yourself.
Oh yeah,
Last thing I need is a performance check.
a performance check.
Yep.
Well, I'm a performer. Hopefully, that's a 13. I'll take it.
She
Could
goes,
be worse. Could be better.
all right. You know what? It's actually not that bad. Sits the glass down. Do you have the money for your first 2 months guild fees?
Hmm. What about I sell all of this corn to you?
She
If
goes,
that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go out and sell it in the market and come back later.
she looks around the room and she goes, yeah, I think we can first 2 months guild fees for what's this? 250 pounds worth of corn. Okay.
It'd be a pretty good deal for you.
All right. We can make that work. She reaches across the counter, arm out, and goes, I'm Gruda. I'm the guild master.
Alduin.
She goes, all right, Alduin. She reaches behind the counter, pulls out a key with the number 76 on it, hands it to you, goes, this will be your room key.
Oh boy, I didn't know I'd get to be housed.
Yep, you get a room here inside the guild hall. Secondly, you have 24-hour access to the basement where we have more brewing equipment than anyone could ever.
Let's go.
We're kind of in the middle of a rush hour right now, but if you come back in another hour or so when things die down, I'll give you the actual tour of the basement. You can see everything we've got set up there. And then as far as working here at the bar, since you mentioned that earlier, we're always looking for more bar keeps.
You know, honestly, that would kind of go great with what I'm looking to do here.
She goes, all right, that works for me. Do you have any experience barkeeping?
Well, about that, just give me 2 days of learning and I'll be good. I pick up things extremely quick.
You pick it up quick, I'll give you 12 hours. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't. Okay. No.
You see, she goes back to slinging beers. All right, Tan.
All I'm
You
saying
are
is the job got done.
the job got done, and you are
Wasn't
officially
pretty.
a member of the Brewmeisters Guild.
How will getting paid work?
The way getting paid will work is that, well, actually, this is a very good point that you brought up. Could you real quickly roll me a D100?
According to D&D Beyond, the answer is yes. That's 27.
On a 27, in the first day of it being out, somehow you sell 27 drinks. Okay,
Let's freaking go.
the guild does get a percentage of that, but you also get a percentage of it. 27 drinks. Hold on, I need to do the math real quick. That's wrong button. On your first day, you get 7 gold pieces.
Let's freaking go.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
you said
because
might be
you've joined a
I get
guild,
back on.
one more time.
I gotta go do some stuff. It might be a second if I'm able to get back on. I have to go do some stuff.
All
I'll try
right,
to
no
make it as
worries.
quick as I can.
Unfortunately, since there's not an actual brewmeister's feat, you're instead going to get the chef feat.
That's kind of sick.
You get a new feat, which I've just added to your character sheet from joining a
you did
guild.
that for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
This is separate from the corn feet, right?
This is separate from the corn feat.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
The corn feed I have to create.
You know, you really don't have to, man.
No.
It's
I've
in the
said what
game
I've said.
now.
It's
You really don't have to.
I've said what I've said. Okay. You can make corn now. Okay.
He can make corn now.
All right. Anybody else? Cole, do you also try to join the Brewmeister skill?
I'm not. I just want to join. I just want to brew my thing. That's all I want to do.
All right. You rolled a dirty 20, right?
Yeah. Hey, you
You
got
rolled a
any
dirty 20.
coconut rum back there, buddy?
You see that she looks at you with genuine concern on her face.
Yeah.
And then she just kind of kneels down under the counter and pulls out an unlabeled bottle and hands it to you.
What's it say? Or it's not
Doesn't say
labeled.
anything. It's not labeled.
I'm gonna smell it
It's-
and see what it smells like.
Roll a perception check.
I put my dice away for some reason. There we go. Perception.
Perception.
That is a 12 plus 9 for a 21.
12 plus 9 for a 21. Okay. It does smell coconutty and very strong
This'll work.
of liquor.
This'll work. And I start doing what I gotta do.
Also, to those of you who just witnessed all of that, while that was going on and I kept saying the word corn, Michaela was in the room behind me and thought I was saying porn and thought I had said that Ethan now had a summon porn spell.
He has
Which is
that
For a
too.
different
And
character.
I heard it like a million times because he's porned so many times.
He really wanted
I
you.
was
He really
like,
wanted you
babe,
to
why
know.
are you saying that so much?
Because now,
I have
so canonically in a
headphones.
different Alduin has a summon porn spell.
His dad also probably had that, to be honest.
Let's be real, yeah.
First, I think I'd like to try and join the Brewmasters Guild.
You want to join the Professionals Guild, not the Champions Guild?
Well, I'm probably gonna join both, but you know, every good fighter has a whiskey brand.
Okay, sure. All right.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
All right, Coleman.
Yes.
To finish your thing, she tastes yours and goes, "This is actually considerably better than the other one."
That's ridiculous.
And what did he
Are you
call
also
his?
wanting to? Are you also wanting to join the guild, or
No, I just wanted to sell the recipe. Maybe get a little bit of royalty off of it.
okay, all right? And you see that she takes another sip of it. What sort of price point are you looking for?
I would take 200 gold up front and monthly payments of 10 gold to 15 gold.
Roll me a
10% perpetuity.
Hey, what?
In
a persuasion check.
Is it good
Gotta
to
remember
make
to say in perpetuity.
That is a 19 plus 7 because I have advantage.
19 plus 7. Okay, let's go. She goes, "Deal. Sounds like a steal to me." Reaches behind
Wow,
the counter,
got 'em.
counts out 200 gold pieces, sticks it in a bag, throws it to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sounds like good business. Grabs the whole mixture you've just made, puts it behind the counter, and goes, "Somebody start brewing this." It's somewhere.
Is it too late to make a nitro brew?
I saw the
Nitro brew.
recipe,
Nitro
so I start making it.
Nitro brew stout.
It is not too late to make a nitro brew stout.
Yes.
It's not too late for that. It's never too late to make a nitro stout. Okay. Before
Done.
we spend the rest of the session making beers, though, you have to ask: anyone want to join any other guild?
I do want to join the Night Order, if possibly.
Okay. All right.
I'd also like to go for the Champions Guild.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. In that case, while we're still here,
I already got my guild type thing, so I'm good.
Jesse,
Yes, sir.
give me a nature check.
Nature check?
Mm-hmm.
Can it be like an Arcana check instead?
I
Are you
will.
making a magic?
I would allow a medicine check, but not an Arcana check.
How about a 15?
15's good. 15's solid.
Okay.
This is not your. This is you. You went to college, unlike most of the people here. You've dabbled in making beers before. You've done this.
Right.
You remember one of your old roommates getting really into nitro brews for a while and trying to make them in their dorm and it becoming a really big thing. So you start putting all the shit together. um,
I mean,
and then
supposedly I have an alchemist, a disguise, a poison kit, smith it,
I will say
tinkering
if you
tools.
have proficiency in alchemy tools, that would actually be very good for you. And I will say that I think that would be the same as your Arcana check.
Okay, and hold on. I think I have the right tools for the job. Oh, non-magical. Oh, never mind. You're good.
Okay. But if you just want to roll what would be an Arcana check, but we're going to say it's an alchemist check to see how good you brew this thing up.
Well, because I have a advantage on Arcana checks right now.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
How about a dirty 19? Oh,
Okay,
19?
hell yeah. A 19. You you put together a nice little nitro stout. You take a little sip of it, you're like, okay, yeah, this is pretty solid. Um it's definitely lighter than the abyssal stout you just had a minute ago.
All right.
But it does have that like that delicious like what's the word I'm looking for? Like that delicious like foamy head that comes with like a really good nitro.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's like you get like an inch and a half of a foam on top of it.
Okay.
You see that Gruda, the guildmaster, comes by, grabs a tankard of it, takes a sip, and goes, "Now that's just a good beer.
See, there we go.
That's just a good beer. All right, nothing fancy, nothing special. Not trying to grow corn in my literal tavern. Just a good beer. Okay. You trying to join the guild?"
Sure, why not?
She goes, "Well, I mean, this is good enough for me. Do you have the money for your guild fees?"
I'm gonna give her 500 gold.
She goes, "Okay, pay in advance. I appreciate that." Puts behind the counter, hands you a room key. She goes, "You can crash here anytime you like, and all of the brew equipment downstairs is 100% available to you 24 hours a day. We have a lot of brewers who actually do their best work at like 3 o'clock in the morning, so we just kind of leave the place unlocked."
Okay, I appreciate it.
And do you want us to put this up for sale, or is this your personal keep?
No, if you want to sell it, sell it. I mean, can't hold back greatness now, can you?
Absolutely not. And your name?
Bombardier.
All right. You see, she immediately goes, "We got a Bombardier Nitro Stout on sale." Sits it up on the counter.
Yes.
Starts just immediately pouring tankards up and handed out, and she's like yelling to the barmaids, "Put this item on sale. Every third one is free." All right, just starts pouring them out.
There we go.
You also get the chef feat for joining the Brewmeisters Guild.
The chef feat?
Yes, it is a feature I'm going to add to your character sheet.
Awesome.
All right, it is now there, so you can check that out whenever you'd like.
Awesome, thank you.
No problem. It'll be flavored. You gain a bonus to either Constitution or Wisdom. I gave you a Wisdom bonus, but we can change it to Con if you want to.
Now I pick a wisdom.
You get proficiency in cook's utensils and can prepare food that allows creatures to regain additional hit points while in a short rest, as well as gain temporary hit points after a long rest.
Woohoo!
We're gonna flavor that as your beers can give people 10 HP.
I'm okay with that.
All right, if that's the last person that's going to be joining the guild here, we will jump over to the Champions Guild. Fist McMillan.
Yes,
Fist
sir.
Cubs McMillan. Hold on, where's my here we go. Load in. There we go. My fighting pit. Here at the Warriors Way Champions Guild. All right. As you arrive at the guild, you see that Rudy, aka Root Bear, is already inside and looks a little banged up, but not in too terrible a shape. Inside, you see a variety of people in sparring matches. You see a goblin girl who keeps repeatedly putting people in like judo holds and then slamming them. You see this Harangon or rabbit folk guy who seems to be doing like Muay Thai style fighting where he's throwing some really powerful kicks into people. You see Magnus doing his full boxing routine, throwing punches left and right, just knocking dudes around. And then coming out of like a little office in like the back of the actual hall where people are like training and stuff, you see this Loxodon, elephant folk, walk out, who looks more mammoth than elephant, really, covered in like long brown fur. He steps out wearing a sort of toga. He's got like cool bracers on his hands. Could you make a history check for me?
All right, I will make sure to do that. Let me get D&D Beyond up. Is it skills? Yeah, there it is. Ooh, this is taking a lot of knocks to the head. I got a -2 for history.
Yikes.
I'll risk using D&D Beyond on my phone. Okay, that was a 16.
Hey, okay, all right. On a 16, you recognize this guy as uh Dorega Iron Trunk. This dude is retired now, but was at one point a legendary ring fighter, okay? And is now the guild master of the Champions Guild. On a 16, I think you would know that Dorega had a he's had a record of 75-1 in his career.
This just immediately gets a semi from the greatness of this.
That's so dumb. You see he steps out. You see that he kind of walks over to Magnus and he goes, Magnus, my friend, your form is excellent, but you need to be more aggressive on your instep. You look a little sluggish when you go in for the killing blow. And you see that Magnus goes, I'll improve and I'll improve well, brother.
Yeah, I just meme like Magnus as he's talking to him.
You see that he goes, very good, very good. And then he turns and he goes, who is this? I recognize the face of a great fighter when he enters my arena. The one and only Fist McMillan.
That would be me, sir.
And he goes, it is good to see you, Mr. McMillan. I have heard many great things about you. The descriptions are adequate. Magnus has many things to say. Not all of them good, but many of them are.
I kind of look over at him and I nod a little bit at Magnus.
You see that he gives you kind of a respectful nod back, but then goes back to shadowboxing hard.
Oh, I'm pumped.
And he goes, "Are you here to join the guild?"
Absolutely, I am.
And he goes, "Very well. We've actually had another recruit today." And you see he gestures over to Root Bear, who's just kind of standing dazed in the corner.
Oh, it's the Metal Man.
And he goes, "Yes, he came in mid sparring session and fought 3 people at the same time, which was
Ah,
dangerous.
as a little dangerous, yeah. That's
Not how we
happened
normally
once.
handle business here, but I appreciated his tenacity, and so we allowed it. He hasn't paid his guild fees, but I do believe make a fine addition."
Oh yeah, I've seen him tussle. He's an all right guy.
He goes, "Well, if Fist Macmillan vouches for him, then I am only so excited to see what he can become. Now, the way it works here at Warriors Way Champions Guild is that to join the guild, you must fight a member of the guild. You do not necessarily have to beat them, but you must prove your fighting capacities. We have many great fighters here today. We've got Magnus, of course." He gestures over to Magnus, shadowboxing the corner, and he goes, "We've got Orda," and he points over to the Goblin girl who just keeps putting people in judo holds and slamming them into the. And he goes, and then of course, a little jumpy but a fair good fighter. We've got Haka over there in the corner, and you see the Heron jumping and throwing like windmill kicks at people over and over again.
I think Fish just kind of winces at that windmill kick because boxers don't want to get punched and kicked in the face.
That's fair. And he goes, "Feel free to challenge any of them. If they accept your challenge, you guys can battle. Like I said, you do not have to necessarily claim victory to be a member. You just have to prove that you are of fighting capacity.
I look
Also,
over
if
at
you're
Magnus.
feeling lucky, you can challenge me, of course, although I do not do it professionally anymore. I do still every once in a while get down."
While it would be an honor to fight you, sir, that's gonna be a later date. I'd like to get a ring and an audience for that one.
And he goes, "Ah, the ring. Yes, of course. The true battle is not between friends, but it is against the crowd."
You damn right.
You see that he kind of has a haunting look on his face for a second. He goes, "All right, well, is there someone you would like to jump in the ring with?"
Magnus.
He goes, "I figured as much." You see that he turns, "Magnus, you have a challenger." And you see Magnus goes, "Of course I've got a challenge. Everyone knows if they want to be the best, they gotta beat Magnus. Oh, fiend."
Can I assume that since Magnus is an orc, his native language is orcish?
Yeah.
Maurice, if you take a look at my character sheet,
Okay.
you would see that probably Fist speaks orcish. So
Okay.
if you would mind giving me a little bit of liberty here.
Okay.
So I look at Magnus and I go, you know what? I'm gonna say this with all the respect in the world, and I'm gonna say it to where you can truly understand it.
Okay.
And I bolster up and I go, he clears his throat a little bit and he goes,
Mhm.
uh, boy, now that don't tell you what I said. Shit. You don't think you're gonna get the one over on me out there, and that old dog ain't gonna hunt. You're gonna have that some screw loose, old WD-40 can't fix. You need some chicken wire.
What the fuck? Turned straight into a hillbilly.
Fuzzy Boomhauer. I need you to keep going.
streaming this, right?
Oh, of course I am.
You see that he turns to you and he goes, "First of all, that Orcish was pretty good."
It's a beautiful language to the uneducated. It sounds like uneducated common.
Wow.
And he goes, "Second, nobody comes into this guild hall, talks trash to me in my tongue, and gets away with it. Today, Fist McMillan, you're going down, and you're going down hard."
I look at him one more time and just to mess with him, I say it in Orcish and I go, "Well, you better know I will quick on my feet. You're gonna 3 seconds, you're gonna be kissing on no dirt."
Wow. That really does sound like broken common.
Trace, do you have your fist art?
uh, on my laptop, but I'm on my phone right now.
All right, no worries. That's fine. I got it ready to go. All right. He hops into the ring and he goes, "Enough banter, pretty boy. Get in here. Let's see what you can do."
Oh, this is already on. I'm already on bouncing on the balls of my feet. I got
Okay.
gloves on, ready to roll.
You see that Dorega gets into the ring and he goes, "Gentlemen, I will be refereeing this match. I want clean fight from both of you. Fight with honor, fight with integrity, and most importantly, fight with your fists. Begin!"
Your whole accent.
And he backs away. All right, Trace.
So,
Roll it.
quick question:
Never half-ass it. Use your whole
Is-
ass.
Is Magnus taller or shorter than 6 feet?
He is taller than 6 feet. Magnus is about 6'6".
6'6", so I'm assuming longer arms.
Yeah, he's got a little reach on you.
So Fist goes straight into peekaboo.
Okay. He goes hard. You see that Magnus backs up from you. He watches you drop the peekaboo. You see that he kind of backs up from you. And he drops into Philly shell. Give me an initiative roll.
All right. That is a 15 on initiative.
All right. That is 22 for Magnus. So he will go
God
first.
damn.
You see that he
Dame.
rushes in and starts throwing punches left and right. First one is a very good 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, no, my armor class is a 14.
Yep, okay. Then hold on, make sure I got the right die here. Yep, okay. So that's 8 damage on the first one.
All right.
And then he goes with he hits you with the jab, follows up with a cross. That is a 15 to hit. That's another 8 damage on the cross. Boom. So you landed 2 solid hits. And then instead of going for a combo, you see he kind of backs up and tries to see how you react, and it's gonna switch to your turn.
All right. So Fist just kind of shakes it off, and I think I'm gonna try to go for a setup jab.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and spin that key point. And then roll my D. Damn, that was an 11.
Unfortunately, an 11 is going to miss.
Alright. Well, then I'm just gonna. You know what? Fuck it. I'll spend another key point and go for a stunning strike. We'll go straight for the liver.
Okay, you're just gonna go
Ooh.
hard. Okay, open it up hard. Okay.
Let's see. Where's my stunning strike? Is that just an unarmed attack?
It should be. Yeah, I think it's just an unarmed attack, and then he has to roll a con save against it.
Gotcha.
Hold on, let me double
Try
check that for
that.
you. I think D&D Beyond should show that for you, if I remember correctly. Fisticuffs McMillan.
What a name.
Where is this at?
Oh, yep.
Yes,
With a
stunning
melee
strikes. Yeah,
weapon
yeah.
attack.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your until the end of your next turn. If it fails the con save, which is a DC 12.
Alright, so let's try this unarmed strike again. Come on, D&D Beyond. Damn, that's an 8. That ain't gonna work.
That unfortunately also misses. You see, you throw out 2. You throw the jab out first, and then you try to get him with the hook, but he slips to the outside and then kind of pivots around you to get away from your hook. He's just kind of ready for you.
Ready?
Is that the end of your turn, or are you going to do anything else?
You know what? I think because that was my 2 attacks per turn, or 2 attacks per action,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, that's
I think
correct.
I can still attack on my bonus action, right?
Yes, you can still use the stunning strike if you want. I mean, not stunning strike, a flurry of blows.
Yeah, why not? I got 7 key points.
I'm back, y'all. What did I miss?
Oh hell yeah, that was a 23.
Trace is trying to fight Magnus. That's a 23. That's going to hit.
Whoa! I'm back. Holy crap!
All right, let's roll that 1d6 plus 3.
Grace, he beat the crap out of me, man. Or sorry, Joe.
That's a 7.
That's a
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. 7 damage to Magnus. All right. Do you get another attack with your flurry of blows, don't you?
Hold on.
I do believe in flurry of blows you get an extra.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
2
unarmed
unarmed
strikes as a
strikes. Yeah.
bonus action. Does that first DC roll count, or do I have to roll another hit die?
I think you have to roll twice. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You have to roll
Yeah.
for each punch. Yeah.
All right, that was a 14.
And the 14 unfortunately misses.
Damn.
All right. Well, you let off a combo. He bobs and weaves. He's unable to block all of them as you still catch him with a good jab. You see he kind of resets as it comes back to his turn. He's going to dive in with 2 more punches. He goes for the jab. That's a 15.
Yep, that hits.
That's 5 more damage as he starts throwing out jabs. He throws out a second jab. That's a nat 1. He misses you with the second jab.
All right, I'm gonna spend a key point to do a counter punch.
Okay,
2
let's
key
go.
points. Come on.
Roll to hit, my
Beyond.
guy.
Damn, that's a 9.
Damn, D&D Beyond is really just cucking you right now.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna switch to the other die.
I think you've got to at this point. You go for the counter punch. He steps back, gets out of range, and then dives back in as he's going to go for. He's going to use his flurry of blows.
All right.
He's going to dive in. That's an 18 to hit.
All right.
That's only 2 more damage. And then that's a 13. That misses.
All right.
So that's back to you.
All right. I'm gonna go for another setup jab.
Okay.
So there's that. Let me get my dice roller over here. 6. I'm gonna set all this up. That is a 14. So that should
That is
miss.
14. That does miss, unfortunately, yes.
Reese, you think this fight has a little bit till it's over?
I'd say
I
so.
was gonna go do something.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know if I had enough time to go do something.
I'm just gonna go for my second unarmed strike.
Okay.
Yep, that was a natural 1.
Damn. The dice are not with you right now.
They're never with me. I probably should get real dice.
I would suggest it.
All right, yeah, let's try the unarmed strike. That's my bonus action. Yep, that was a 13.
Another miss. Damn. He's just bobbing and weaving. He's incredibly hard to hit. That's back to him. Or are you going to do something else?
No, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. It returns to him. He is going to dive in and throw a jab at you. That is only a 13. That misses. He misses wide with a jab. And then you see that he kind of drops his shoulder down and kind of like careens his body a little bit sideways to kind of twist his hips really hard as he's going to throw a smash punch. That is a 16 to hit.
Gotcha. Can I use my reaction for Stone's Endurance?
Yes, what does that do?
Reduces damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 2 once per short rest.
Okay, well, he only dealt you 1 damage. So
Okay, well, never mind. I do not want to do that.
okay, but I need you to make a strength saving throw, DC 16.
All right, we go to ability save senses. Oh, buddy. That was a 13. So I'm guessing I get knocked back.
You get knocked prone.
Oh, wait, no, hold on, wait. Can I roll that again? I did the wrong thing.
Okay, yeah, you can roll again.
Okay, that was a 22.
Okay, all right, then never mind. He hits you with the smash punch. He doesn't deal a lot of damage. You're able to cover up. You said he's trying to knock you off balance, but you manage to just plant your feet and turn into stone for a moment. And then he backs off. It's back to you.
All right. I'm gonna try and put him in a clinch.
Okay, that is a grapple check. So that's contested athletics.
Oh man. That's a 19.
That is a 17 for me. So you managed to clinch him a few minutes. And then you see that Dorega steps in and he goes, break it up, and he kind of pulls you guys apart.
Can we count that as a short rest?
And he goes, all right, that's a round. Go to your corners.
Can I pop a healing potion, or is that cheating?
You can pop a healing potion on your during your break between rounds. Yes, I'll allow that.
All right, sweet. Let me just take that out of my inventory.
You see that Magnus is standing up in his corner, shadow boxing, like he's still got plenty of fight left in him.
It's 2d4 plus 2. So that's 6 HP.
Let's go. Okay, that's the end of the round break. That'll go back into the start of the round. It is Magnus's turn. This is fun. This will be fun. Magnus, you see, goes into like a peekaboo and then starts moving his upper body in a figure 8 motion.
Oh no!
Okay.
Is this his flurry of blows? Please tell me you just play for the flurry of blows.
No, this is a special rule called a Fury roll. He is going to make 6 unarmed strikes in a row. Okay.
Jesus.
Once he's done, that'll be the end of his turn. All attacks made against him on the following turn are with advantage. So if he doesn't take you down, you get advantage on your next attack.
Okay, then I should be fine.
But first one, that's a natural 20.
Okay, never mind. I may not be fine.
So that's 7 damage on the natural 20. Didn't roll great on the die. Next is a 21 for 3 more damage. That's a 13 that misses. That's a 10 that misses. That's a 14 that hits, right?
Yes, 14 does hit.
So that's 7 more damage. And that's the 5th attack, right? So this is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 19 on the die for a 25. So that's 7 more damage. He boom, 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 hits you with many attacks in a row. Doesn't manage to take you down. It comes to your turn. All attacks you're about to make will be with advantage.
Okay. So in that case, question: how do you have boxing set up? Do I happen to regain key points after a round?
That is actually an interesting idea. Here's what I'll say: make a Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. That would be a 12.
Okay, on a 12, you regain 1 hit point. I mean, 1 key point.
Okay. So. Alrighty. In that case, you said everything is with advantage?
All of your attacks are with advantage. Yes. You see
Ooh,
that
sweet.
after throwing so many attacks in a row, after a heavy combo, that he's breathing kind of hard. He looks a little gassed.
Ooh, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna counterpunch. Or not counterpunch, but set up jab.
Who put Go Magnus?
Nobody.
Definitely not the guy that asked Magnus to sign his chest.
That's so true.
Alright, so the first unarmed strike for the setup jab was a 22.
Okay.
Try the second roll. Also a 22. Okay.
Okay. Well, those hit.
Alright.
So you hit with the setup jab.
4. 5 damage.
Okay.
So now let's go for another unarmed strike, also with advantage, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Ooh, that's a 25.
25's gonna hit.
So that's my 1d6 plus 3 plus an extra 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So that's 5 for the d6, and then the d8 is 8.
Damn. Okay. So 14 damage. Is that right?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. Magnus was looking fairly unhurt and is now looking a little beat up. Now he's looking like he's starting to take some damage finally.
Alrighty, now I'm going to go Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Let's do that. God damn, that's a 24.
Get him.
For 4 damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage. Let's go for that second Fury of Blows. That's a natural 20, baby.
Double the damage dice. And modifier. We do double modifier here as well.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's 7 plus 6. That is a 13.
Damn. Okay. 13 damage. Okay.
And now I'm just gonna kind of back up and get out of his range.
Okay. So you clear out. And it's back to his turn. He's gonna roll to see if he gets his fury roll back. He does not.
Ooh, thank God.
So instead he's gonna come at you with his first unarmed strike. You see he throws a jab, trying to sort of see how you react to him. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep.
That is 8 damage.
That is 8 damage. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and say right now I'm looking a little beat up.
You're all right. You got it.
I'm at 2 damage.
All
Got
right, and
2
then he's
hit
gonna
points.
follow that up with a smash punch. Let's see if he hits. That's an 18 on the die.
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction for Stone's Endurance.
Okay. Try to reduce the damage. That'll be 10 damage.
Alright, so I get 1d12 plus 2.
Okay.
Come on, sweet baby.
Sweet Tiffy.
That is an 8.
8 total?
Yeah, with the modifier.
Dang. Okay, so you reduce it, but you still take the 2 damage necessary to take you down. You throw the glove up, try to intercept it, but he follows through with the punch, and it just carries through excess damage and knocks you down. You fall unconscious.
Can I get a free reaction and use slow fall?
I'll allow it. You drop to one knee instead of going flat on your back. You see that Dorega steps in, starts the count, makes it the 10. Magnus's arms go up. The whole guild starts cheering and clapping. And then you see that Dorega puts his hands together. And there's a small sort of glow from his palms, and he puts a hand on you, and you gain 4 HP.
Okay.
And then he goes, "It was a well fought fight, my friend. Do not be
Wait.
discouraged. Magnus has been training diligently for a battle with specifically you.
That would make sense. Yep.
He
Still
goes,
kick that Minotaur's ass though.
he goes, I do not doubt it. And I do not doubt that in a usual rematch you could take Magnus again. A dangerous
there will
man
be a
is one with a
rematch.
goal. He helps you up onto your feet and he goes, now, an honorable fight. Truly worthy of the Champions Guild. But we do have to discuss guild payment.
You telling me I just got my ass kicked and now you need money?
I'm
Yeah.
saying that unfortunately, the guild is a business and the business requires cash flow.
You know what? I understand.
Normally, we do the first 2 months up front, but given your nature as a famed fighter, I'm willing to accept just your first month's payment, which would be 25 gold.
You know what, sir? That sounds like a bargain.
Do you have 25 gold?
Yes.
Okay. He takes the 25 gold and goes, welcome to the Champions Guild. Would you like to go ahead and be placed on the fighter's docket?
Absolutely.
He goes, fabulous. We will begin planning future events immediately. I will see what sort of fighters wish to come challenge the great Fist Macmillan. And
I
remember,
am ready.
the facilities are all open to you for training and combat. And if you need a sparring partner, do not be afraid to ask anyone here, including myself.
Well, when you say it like that, can I spar the kicking man?
And he goes, of course. Kata, come over here. Um, Given the fact that you are a monk and that you have unarmed strikes, that the tavern brawler feat I don't think would do much for you, right?
I actually already have the tavern brawler feed. I'm pretty sure it turned those D4s into D6s.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, I respect that. In that case, I'm trying to think. Since you've joined a guild, you get a free feat. I'm trying to decide which feat to give you. Hmm. All right. Answer this. Strength or dex?
Ooh. Um, which one actually helps me more?
Well, I think because of martial arts, you can attack with both modifiers.
Wait, can I
Either, yeah.
really?
So it will attack with whatever your highest modifier is at the time. So if you have a
Yeah.
higher dex modifier, it will use that. But if you have a higher strength, it will use that instead.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah,
then
you
dexterity.
can. However, yeah, you're good. I'm not gonna tell you what to do.
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
and absolute
cool.
dexterity.
Okay, in that case, you have gained the athlete feat. Your dex increases by 1. When you are prone, standing up only costs you 5 feet of movement. Climbing doesn't cost you any extra movement, and you can make a running long jump or a running high jump with only 5 feet of movement.
Ooh,
All right,
I
that
dig
is
it.
that is that one. Anybody else got guild stuff they want to do? We got Coleman. You said you wanted to go join the Knights Order or attempt to do so.
Of course.
Okay, let's go. Let's head on down to the Knights.
Reese, have we discussed, does the Ekrars have guild status or no?
Um. Yes, they are considered a guild by the city.
Okay.
But also do not be discouraged from joining multiple guilds. There's nothing
That's
against
true.
that rule. So.
I would like to go to the Adventurers Guild. Then.
Alrighty.
I made 200 gold. I'm doing like pretty good tonight.
You're doing pretty good tonight. And you know what? I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'll get rid of this.
And and you know what? I'm proud of everybody. Everyone, you're doing a great job.
Nice.
To the night orders.
Were they feasting in here?
You
Reese, we're
arrive.
proud of you.
Oh, thanks, bud.
No problem.
You arrive at the Ardent Keep, home of the Order of the Ardent Watch. A beautiful but not very large castle, built in the center of the city. And when I say castle, it's built with like ramparts, and it's all stone, but it's also only like 2 stories tall, and like kind of the size of like a regular house.
Man, this is the biggest castle I ever seen.
You see that the doors are wide open, and inside there seems to be multiple tables covered with all sorts of food and people coming to and fro, all dressed in like lavish armors and knight adornments. You see many of them wearing like overly fancy helmets with like huge feathers sticking out of the top of them, and a lot of them giving that very pompous laugh as they walk around and talk with one another.
I walk in and see how they're dressed, look down at myself with my cloak and like my satchel and everything on. And I bonus action, I'm like, I fit in here already.
Cloak pillows.
Each time I come back, something new's going on. Last time was a fight. Now we're at a banquet.
Now there's a banquet. That's such a good point, actually.
Indubitably.
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 As you arrive here, and see many people of multiple different races, all adorned in different knights' clothing, you see. Oh, where's my art for this guy? I had this somewhere. Hello?
Hey,
Hello.
Where'd you go?
Hello.
Here we go. You see this blonde high elf wearing super fancy armor that's kind of bronze colored, full plate mail, has a claymore greatsword over his back, sitting in like at the front of the room as if he's like the guy in charge. Um, you see that he's like talking to multiple knights as they come to and fro from him. And
Yes, sir.
As you enter, he goes, "Well met, stranger.
Howdy
What
there.
can we, the Knights of the Ardent Watch, do for that?"
I was looking to join up if possible. Looks like my kind of folks in here all fancy just like me.
He goes, "You wish to join the Order?
Yes, sir.
Very well, my friend. Tell me, do you come with recommendation?"
Recommendation?
"Of course.
What do you mean
Most
by
knights
that?
come with a nobleman's recommendation."
A nobleman? Let me think on that a second. Epsis runs through the people that he knows in his head. He's like, would any of these people recognize me? Or not recognize me, but recommend me?
I think the most noble person you know, and when you think about nobility, you know that in this city, nobility is really just people with money.
Yes.
You know.
Isn't that all nobility?
Yeah, but normally there's like a code of ethics and honor that most nobles go with, and that's not the case here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the code of ethics and money.
The code of money, really. And you can only think of one guy with money.
Sorry, what'd you say?
You can only really think of one guy that with a lot of money. Okay.
I've got a lion man friend. He's got a lot of money. I mean, he would recommend me.
He goes, "This lion man, would you say he's of noble accord?"
He wears fancy clothes and he's got a cane. He walks with a cane.
Well, in my experience, any fellow who walks with a cane is more than likely noble.
All right, well, he recommends me.
Very well. Have you brought papers of recommendation of any kind?
Where did he go? Is this the Merchants Guild?
No, this is the Knight's Order.
Oh.
I can't wait to see what the Merchant Guild has for me.
Yeah, I would like to go to the Adventurers Guild and the Merchants Guild.
Okay, understood.
I don't have any papers on me, but I see you're a high elf yourself. I just want to ask you a few questions here.
He goes, "Of course, my friend. What can Oh, I must apologize. It is unknightly of me to not introduce myself. I am Corellis de Bravian, Knight Commander of the Ardent Watch. And you, my fellow?"
My name is Ephesus.
"No surname. I respect this. There have been many great knights in our time who've just gone by a singular name. My favorite is Sir Brian.
Sir
Just
Brian. You know, it sounds like he really
He
gets it.
took on a red dragon all by himself, died horribly, but was brave in trying to do so.
Well,
Showed great honor in attempting to take on the great Belregan all alone.
Oh, that's the dragon from the bar, right?
Yes, Belregan's Rest, yes. Belregan was a red dragon warlord who kind of was a scourge upon the land about 120 years ago or so. And many knights attempted to slay him. All of them failed. And then Sir D.K. Radnor of the Equar took 30 archers and went and killed him on his own.
Also, did you say Sir D.K. Radnor? Was he knighted?
I say so in a nice way. We've tried to knight him. He just says knights are for pussies. And keeps leaving.
I'm gonna roll back to Sir Brian. He seems like a folk hero. People may have called him Sir Brian Adams.
I know not his surname, but if it was Adams, Adams an incredible name.
Amen. Well, here's my story. So you're a high elf, and I'm sure you've been regaled with the stories of the old island in the sky. Well, one of my mentors, who's taught me and trained me well, always told me that if I ever needed help, or if I wanted to, how would he say, turn my life around, I should look into joining a knight order. He told me he used to be in one of the orders in Fiar del Fiorn.
Ah, yes, the homeland.
The homeland.
I have never seen the homeland with my own eyes. I have been a citizen of Delfroma my entire upbringing, but I hear there are many great knights of elven kind there. One day I shall set eyes upon it and remember of the great roots of which I have been.
Yes, sir. I heard it was a big tree in the sky.
The biggest, I hear.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, he was from the Ephesus thinks for a second, just to make sure he might have it right. He was of the Aliced line.
Ah,
And if
a
that,
true noble family. Why not have him recommend you if this mentor of yours?
I mean, I'm sure he would. He's just not around at the current moment.
And you have no like letters of recommendation of it.
Not particularly.
Do you have anything bearing his signature?
I look and see if I have one of the letters from.
You do have one of the letters from Moontown when you guys sent letters back and forth.
Okay, I'll show him that.
She goes, my God. It has the Aliced seal right here.
Yes, sir.
I think for a moment you remember that Fafathriel was a member of the House de Rosa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not House Aliced. Aliced is Alexandra's house. Why
Rip.
this letter has the Aliced seal on it, we're not totally sure. Okay. And he goes, well, this is most fortunate. I've never seen such an
I'm sorry.
outstanding recommendation. He sits the paper down and he goes, that one got him. That one got him good.
I messed up, and now I can't tell if you messed up too, if we just ran with it or what.
I really was just like, I'm going to see how long I can take this.
Amen. Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
And he goes, very well. And he sits the paper down. And in a moment, I think Emphasis is like, why the fuck is the Aliced seal on that paper?
Wait, he wasn't Aliced. What am I talking about?
He goes,
But why is it on the paper?
he goes, very well. With such an outstanding recommendation, I shall require only one other thing to
Yes,
make you
sir.
a member of the order. I should be clear, given that we are a Night Order, we do not accept funds outside of donation.
Yes, sir.
Meaning that we do not allow people to pay us for the good deeds that we do. We simply carry out good deeds for the will of the people. Now,
Yes, sir.
that does mean that every once in a while people pay their gratitude in coin or food or, housing. And he gestures to the whole building that you're in. And he goes, these are all boons of good deeds. So first and foremost, the code of the Ardent Watch. Never accept payment for a deed.
And when you mean deed, what are you? Can you be more specific?
When someone asks you to lend a hand in a dire time, and you lend such a hand and help them from the strains of poverty or disparity, don't take their money.
Okay. Okay. So let me lay out a situation for you. All right. So I come from a line of work where, let's say, if someone needs to be, captured and or I may have been accepting payment on that.
I see. Well, my dear man, our lives before the Brotherhood does not matter. Only our lives after our sworn oath.
How
Okay.
convenient.
So if I were to, okay, let me think about this a moment. If I were,
Several of these people are war criminals, but they've sworn oath now.
oh, that is very convenient.
And they carry out good deeds without payment.
All right. Well, I gotta handle that without payment issue. Sorry, that's not an issue. But let's say someone asked me to carry this out to help them in their time of need.
Carry
And
out a capture and or kill.
yes,
All right.
and they want to pay me. I say no, but they give me the money anyway. Is that against your code?
See, he says, look, I'm gonna level with you. Once you say no, if they still give you the money, that is charitable donation.
Okay, I think I
And
can. I
that's
think I can
fair
rock with
play.
this. I think I can rock with this.
Really, what this code protects, and you see, he kind of leans in a little quietly. The code is to keep members of the order from directly asking people for money for the deeds they do. All right.
Oh, okay.
We're meant to be a charitable organization, and we, in the past, had knights be like, yes, I'll handle this for you for a fee. And then we were like, that's not what we do here. And they were like, well, it's what I do here. And then we had to kill those two people.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I don't want to be killed.
All right? Yes, and what I'm saying is, if you don't follow the rules after you've sworn an oath, we will hunt you down. That is just part of it. All right?
Okay, I have another, maybe you should call it a caveat.
All right.
I joined the order. I follow this code, but I have an intern who has not, accepted this code.
Squire.
I call him an intern because it's more of a teaching experience for him.
That's just what squires are. It's a knight teaching a younger man how to be a knight.
Ephesus thinks about that for a moment. I can call this man my squire.
Fair enough.
A squire and an intern are essentially the same thing, but there's one specific to knighthood.
Okay. But
Think
he
of a
is not
squire
a
as
knight.
a knight intern.
He's not accepting the oath. Okay, I'm accepting the oath.
Yes, squires
He's
don't.
not.
Conveniently, squires do not accept the oath until they've achieved knighthood after they've done their quote unquote internship.
But let's say I complete the task and I send my squire to go get the money. I mean, to go talk to the client, and then he brings back money.
All right.
Is this more of a don't ask, don't tell situation, or?
All right. Okay. All right. Did you, before doing the task, have you or your squire say to the person, "We will do this, but for a fee"?
Specifically, I'm not asked. I usually pick a piece of paper off of a wall that says this can be done for a fee.
Oh! How foolish of me. You mean bounty hunting?
Yes.
Oh, that's fair game.
Oh.
That's fair game, okay? Once someone's face is put on a piece of paper and put up for sale, that's fair game, all right?
Oh.
That's not a person asking you for a good deed in time of need. That is like that is a governing body saying, we will give you money to kill this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
okay.
fair
Then we should be fine here. We should be fine.
But if like somebody, like if you're going about your date, let's say you're in the middle of like a bounty hunting job, right?
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, you happen across, let's say you happen across a village of butterfly people, all right? And those butterfly people are being berated by God, all right? And the butterfly people say they're in desperate need of help, all right? It is your obligation as a knight to help them and not ask them for payment.
Okay. Are these the people that sent him, by the way?
No, that was a different order.
I was about to say, this sounds oddly specific. Did you guys send anybody out to the coast or out to the butterfly people?
He goes, no. This is just a random scenario.
Okay. All right.
Another random scenario. I'll give you another one. All right. Let's say you're traveling. All right. And upon your travel to that location, you realize that the place you're trying to go to is under siege by a random enemy army. All right. But those people need help to fight off those enemies. It is your obligation as a Knight of the Order to help the innocent attempt to escape the armies of evil without accepting or demanding payment.
Okay.
I got
All
a
right.
question, Mr. Nightman.
Yes.
He just walks in behind me.
Couldn't help
And
but
you all.
realize I am Fisticuffs Macmillan.
Very, very good to meet you, Sir Fisticuffs.
Former sheriff, and then I show him the one gold piece with sheriff just scratched into it. And
Good. Ah, yes. Sheriff, a noble profession.
I do indeed think so. So, question about the moral dilemmas of what you just talked about. What if this city fighting off invaders? What if you later find out that they are just objectively bad people, like say Nazis?
Ah, yes, the old Nazi dilemma. We've had this happen a couple of. In those scenarios where you realize that you've helped Nazis, all right, we have a very specific code of conduct, all right? Firstly, you send word to the Order that you may or may not have accidentally assisted Nazis. Then follow up, find the house of the Nazi leader, all right? Wait till the dark hours of the night, conveniently have that house catch on fire, and then leave town.
All right,
Um,
as long as we track it.
I have another question pertaining to that.
To the Nazis?
Well, specifically to the burning of the Nazi leader's household.
Okay.
Let's say I break into the Nazi leader's household in order to set it on fire, and he
Yes.
has valuables inside of there.
Yes.
Am I allowed, by oath, to bring these with me as evidence and or charitable donations?
All right. Let me lay this one down for you. All right. There's a couple of things in the oaths that are just fair game. All right. All right. Bounties, fair game. All right. Dragon hordes, fair game. Treasure hoard of Nazi leaders, fair game.
Okay.
All right.
I think I could fit in here. I think I could fit in here.
Basements of burned down religious orders, fair game.
Okay.
As long as you didn't burn down the religious establishment. If you find
What?
something in an already burned down as a religious establishment, you can take it.
What if it's a
caveat of that
Nazi
is,
religious
yes, the caveat of
establishment?
that is, if the Nazi lives in the religious establishment, of course, you're not obligated to.
Okay.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
What if I'm hunting down? What if I'm tracking a bounty and he all of a sudden pleads sanctuary because it's a terrible misunderstanding? Yet he was proven in a court of law to be guilty, but due to underfunded public defenders, he really didn't have the best case to begin with. So really, it's 50-50 on whether he's innocent or not.
Ah, yes. The judicial system dilemma have also run into this one. In those cases, given the variety of situations and the vast differentials that come into play in such a delicate scenario, we choose to implement a go with your gut policy.
Fair enough.
If you think he actually did it, go about your business. If you think he didn't actually do it, go about your business. Really, it's up to you as long as it doesn't reflect poorly on the Order in the end.
As long as we track him.
As long as we track it. And you see, he hits you with the most, like, dapped up predator handshake of all time.
Hell yeah. I
So
don't leave him hanging.
so where do I sign?
He goes. You see that he runs to the back of the room. You see that he comes back with this beautifully decorated golden sword that's like in a sheath with a golden handle with diamond inlays on it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "This is the sword of the Ardent. It is the sword of which all oaths are sworn by. So, Ephesus, take a knee."
I take a knee.
See that he pulls out a sword made of solid gold, which Ephesus knows would be terrible in battle because gold is a soft metal, and this would
Mhm.
very quickly become useless. Okay, but for ceremony, it probably works fine. Okay, pulls out the sword and he goes, "Do you, Sir Ephesus, swear to uphold the standards of the order,
I swear to uphold the standards of the order.
and do you swear to defend the innocent from blights and evils of all nature,
Yes.
and do you, Sir Ephesus, swear to never take an action or have an action taken against you that would show poorly upon the guild?"
Mm. You may have to explain that one in a second, but yes.
Lastly, so Ephesus, if such a moment arises, where in the heat of battle, or in the gray areas of life, that a situation falls into your lap that you believe would shine poorly upon the guild, that you promise to keep it to yourself.
This is just the Boy Scouts. But yes.
You see that he touches the blade on both of your shoulders. Arise, Sir Ephesus, Knight of the Ardent Watch.
I stand up.
You see that he... Hold on. Gotta make sure I've got the right thing here. Oh. You see that he pulls out an amulet. Okay?
Yes,
And he
sir.
goes, all members of the order receive an amulet as proof of their membership. You are now a member of the Brotherhood.
Well, thank you very much.
When you need us, we will call.
Wait, when I need you, you're going to call me?
Yep.
How does that work?
Well, with the amulet, we'll know when you're in trouble.
Oh, word.
And then we're gonna call. And we're gonna say, hey, you need some help?
Oh, it's
And if
just
you
like
say
my...
yes, we're gonna go, okay, great. And then we're gonna send a whole bunch of knights.
That's amazing.
Unless, of course, you need help in a situation that you've gotten yourself into that is definitely the wrong kind of situation. Such as helping a bunch of Nazis.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to
If you
say humans. Don't worry. I'm not dealing with any humans right now.
If you've helped a bunch of Nazis, don't call the order. And don't let us call you. All right? If you feel the ambulance start to ring, just hang it up.
Okay.
All right?
Can I answer it with my rune pods?
You see that he looks very puzzled. He goes, answer it with your rune pod. I shall have to think on this.
Okay.
But very well, here is your amulet. And he hands you an amulet of health.
Health.
Yes.
Let's go. Amulet. Constitution score is 19. Let's go.
All right.
Wait, it just
now,
goes up to 19?
Yeah. It just
Oh my
goes up to
god, my
19.
constitution's at 10 right now.
It takes up to 19 and stays there. Okay.
Let's go. Thank you, my guy.
All right. Now that we've got the order business cleared up, Who of
You
you
got
were
the
headed over to the Adventurers Guild? Is that correct?
sure.
Or the Merchants Guild?
Well,
I,
I think me and Blake both want both. Want both.
Okay, I've got one for the Adventurers Guild. Hold on.
I wouldn't mind
Merchants
going
and
to check
Adventurers.
that out too.
All right, you can head on that way. For those of you who are headed that way, you arrive at the Dragon Lotus Adventuring Company.
Woohoo!
Y'all, my
All
HP
right,
just shot up. I just want y'all to know.
where you guys see people coming to and fro, with rolled up bounty papers underneath their belts, and you see all sorts of people like you guys see um orcs dressed in all black gear that and having belts of daggers and bandoliers of daggers, clearly showing to be rogues of some kind. You guys see three goblins hammers that also team together. Um, uh, there's a elven lady who's wearing like armor that is just a leotard and has a really big bow.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a bow and arrow.
yes.
Cool.
Um, and then um sitting at like the counter that would be where the interaction of personnel is happening, you guys see a little halfling woman wearing glasses sitting behind the counter sorting through just like tons of different bounties and papers as she sits them, and as you guys enter she goes, oh, hello.
How's it going, ma'am?
Welcome to the Dragon Loose Adventure Company. How can we be of service?
What's the joining or entry process into the guild?
Oh, you wish to become an adventurer, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, a lot of the guilds around here have really complicated process for joining the guilds. Not so much here.
Yes, sir.
To join here, you just simply got to pay your first month guild fee. The guild fee for the Adventurers Guild is 25 gold a month.
Okay.
With that, you get access to the bunk houses here in the guild hall, and you get access to our C rank um, uh, bounty board. All right. Now the C rank bounty board are just kind of lower level bounties to start with, and as we watch you perform and see how you guys do, we can then bump you up to better guild boards, and you guys can look at better bounties and find ones with larger cash prizes. We just don't want to thrust you guys into the adventuring world too quickly, and then you guys accidentally bite off more than you can chew. We've had troubles with that in the past, where some new adventurers came in thinking they were hot shots, and then they immediately grabbed a dragon hunt, and then we never heard of them again.
Endbringer.
So to save everybody from a little bit of heartbreak and a little death, we've categorized our bounty board.
Alrighty. So I'm previously a bounty hunter already.
Alright.
Out of Zimmerell. Is that the name of the place?
Yep.
Um,
I wasn't aware of any guilds in Zimmerell. Are you just kind of a solo hunter?
yeah, I would say that. I was wondering, let's say I've done some pretty high level bounty hunting already. Is there any way I could jump up the class system?
Well, okay. Well, in that case, here's what we would do. We would have you do one of the lower level ones, just one, so we can just kind of make sure that you've got everything in order, kind of verify your identity. And then if you just kind of crush it overwhelmingly style, like you just definitely know what you're doing, we'll just go ahead and bump you up a couple boards just so that we know. But we could kind of use the first one as a way to tell.
I
Okay.
gotcha.
Because people could come in here anytime claiming they're, are seasoned adventurers and then really just be like an
I-
accountant.
I flash my Ekrar's badge. It's like I think I know my way around a monster too.
And she goes, "Oh yeah, that one's." See, now we have Ekrar's guys coming here all the time who sign up, and that's normally, if we see the badge, we kind of normally try to bump you up to like the B class board.
I can vouch for him too. He helped me slay this thing, and I pull out Grant Van's eyes.
She
This
goes,
was a
those are
giant
some
image.
big old eyeballs. All right.
Yeah. It was,
Well, all right. Okay, I can bump you guys up to probably the B board in that
Heck yeah.
case.
I can vouch for him as well, and I point over to Bombardier.
And she goes, all right. Are you guys signing up as a team?
I mean, we will be working together, I guess. So
Might as
yeah.
well.
Okay, if you're signing up as a team, that's actually a lot more cost effective for you guys. Because if you're signing up
We need
as a team, the guild fee is for the team. So it would be 25 gold split up against the three of you.
I'll go ahead and pay it.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Okay, sweet. One quick question. If you're signing up as a team, we do need a
fucking
team name.
Yeah, team name time.
Team
what the
Ephesus
fuck
sounds
are
good
we?
to me.
No. Let's actually workshop this.
Let's actually workshop this.
Yeah.
Team Ephesus and Company.
No. All right, stop trying to steal the spotlight here.
The Thunder Thrashers.
That's cool.
Gizzard and Wizard
Bear
Lizards.
appears there. He just rises out of the ground.
I would go with Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards.
Jesse, you got any suggestions?
Nope.
No.
I'm going dead to the world.
You're what?
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
You're good.
I got-
You don't have
yeah.
any guesses as to what we could name
The group?
the group. I'm just gonna call it the group.
Yeah, sure.
I want to like rise from the ground and roots, just be like, "We are the heroes of Alharia." And
Dude,
go back
yeah,
to my
let's just go
business.
ahead and claim that one.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, that technically, Reese, could we use that? The Heroes of Alharia?
If you wanted to, yeah, you could.
That'd be quite a meta play, but I love it.
I'm not opposed.
We try to do it, but it's taken because the old
It's
group
taken.
was the old group had that name.
So the E in Heroes has to be a backwards 3. And the O has to be a 0.
XX underscore Heroes of Alharia underscore XX.
yeah, that.
Yes.
That'd be brilliant.
Okay, I'll take my time to pin this down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Yeah. No, wait, hold on. We are O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly Group.
Yeah, we are O'Reilly's Auto Parts professional parts people. No one knows what that is, but that's us.
I'm fine with being O'Reilly's too. But can we be XX underscore O'Reilly's Group?
Yeah, sure.
They're O'Reilly's, and they just sell parts to fix me. They work with my ants.
Are you guys all last named O'Reilly?
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Actually,
Alright.
yes. I'm Root Bear O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's my full name.
He's Irish. Of course he's Irish.
Tell me that
Alright,
there's a Napa know-how on that list of groups.
Napa know-how.
Our rivals, the Napa know-hows.
Okay.
No way
Alright. Final answer: O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts, the professional parts people.
All right, that's the final answer. Okay, she writes it down. O'Reilly's.
Guys, it's official. We are canonically known as O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Woohoo! What the fuck
Thank
did
the
we just do?
Lord.
And she goes, "Okay. In that
We
case,
just
let
made
me
the best
let me
of
bring
our
you over
lifetime.
to the B bounty board.
All right.
Hold on. I've got 3 bounties ready to go that I will drop on the board, and then we will end the session. I did already copy these, right? Cool. Oh, nope, wrong thing. Right thing.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly's.
Auto
All right, I have
Parts.
dropped.
Bow.
Oh.
We've got 3 quests on the bounty board right now.
Word.
As you guys walk over to the bounty board, you guys see, first of all, the first quest, putting down Big Bob.
Big Bob.
A small farming community outside of Dalfroma has come together and put up an award for the euthanization of an old basilisk who has turned a few townfolks to stone.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I hear
Second, we
basilisk
have
and my heart
debt
drops
collection
for a second.
assistance.
I'm not there, y'all.
Mr. Squimble of Squimble's Loaning and Lending is in need of assistance in collecting an unpaid debt from one Claithmore Duggins, a local brewmeister of Dalfroma.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And then the
Well,
last one,
we
assembling a new battle ball team. Lord
Sport.
Mavet Don
Oh yeah.
Von Des is looking for a capable individuals for his new battle ball team. It is a Merchant Superior's first season as a team sponsor, and he wants to make a splash.
That sounds fun.
That does sound fun, like a little mini game session.
Bombeer
Well,
looks at
We're joining a bowling league.
I look over. Could we accept multiple?
She goes, yeah, for sure. You can take multiple jobs at once.
What's y'all's opinion of taking all 3 of these? Because they all sound easily doable.
Bombardier
Within
sucks
it.
at sports.
Well, it doesn't. Also, can we recruit other people to help us?
She goes,
We don't need other people.
members outside the guild?
Yeah,
Yes, we do allow this, but
they're not insured or paid out.
they're not insured and they do not receive payments from guild boards.
Cool.
So
Because we've got like what 6 of us in total.
yeah, so
But-
you can get them help, but we only pay you guys, the ones
Cool.
who've signed up officially.
Sounds good.
All right. Snags all 3. All right, we'll be back. I don't know how long, but
All right, Mr.
She goes, no
Squimble,
one
it's your
ever
time.
does.
no one ever does know how long. Yeah, that's true.
All right, and that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Heck
You
yeah.
guys snagging all 3 bounties on the bounty board.
I need it to be canonical that when we walk into that building, they
Can-
have to
while-
play the
while
O'Reilly's
we're
Auto Parts
walking out,
opening.
can I look at the higher level bounty boards? Like what all's there?
On your way out, I will say the higher level bounty boards are hold on, let me see if I've got you know what? You want to wait 1 week to get that answer?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I was looking through it and I was like, I do not have these sorted well. Hold on.
All right.
I had one set up for like the low level ones,
Yeah.
but the higher level ones I had not written up yet. And I was like, I've got a list of quest ideas, but I have not sorted these, so I don't know what to tell you what's on the big board or not. But next week I'll give you an itemized list. Okay.
Okay.
All right. In that case,
I really
I
do
have to say,
rise
hold
the
on, one
brand.
last thing. 3 of you have joined. Oh, that's the wrong
And I
guy.
have no money to pay it forward. I wonder
3
how
of
I'm
you
gonna
just
settle
joined
this next week.
the Adventurers Guild. So that means
Do they have like a patch
Whatever
you could put on your
so-
jacket or something?
So Reese, if I leave the guild, do I lose Tavern Brawler?
no, you have that now.
Okay. We're rocking.
Yay.
That's all I needed to really know.
Make sure I've still got this item.
I'd just like to say that this is probably just walking around happy as a clam, singing hymnals.
I love that.
way of the try.
Okay.
Hymnal of the day is O'Reilly's.
Ephesus, Daxley, and Bombardier, could you guys please add a Kitsune mask to your inventory?
Heck yeah. We're back at it, fellas.
That is your guild membership badge, is the Kitsune mask.
So, is it possible to join multiple guilds at once?
I
Yes,
just
it
did.
is.
Ooh. So, okay, we joined every single guild, get all the benefits of it, and then immediately leave.
Well, in the cases where you get items, you have to give those back.
Well, we can be fugitives.
I wouldn't suggest it, but
I can't leave the Knights, brother. I just got this thing that boosted my HP up over 20 points. No, 32 points to be exact, almost.
God,
No, not
good
32.
lord.
20,
Oh, your
28,
HP
28.
total? Yeah.
Yeah.
What did blood get? What is the amulet of the? Is it
It
amulet of
sets
healing?
your
Crap?
con to 19.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
And it was at 10.
I just got a busted. Wait, what's my con? I think I got a high con.
So you got like what plus
I got
4
28.
per level?
Okay, I'm fine. My constitution's already at
Pretty
19.
good.
I'm rocking. Don't really need it.
I was gonna try to join the Brewmasters Guild.
I went to the Warriors Guild because I thought I'd get to fight someone, and then I got to fight someone. So I mean,
hopefully next week we can get everybody back together because it's really tough for me to properly manage time when everyone's split up amongst multiple locations.
no, it's fine. I was gone most of the session today. I'm sorry. I had a bunch of stuff I had to do. I had to apply for the
It's
SAT.
all
I had
good.
to take the SAT. Not take it, but apply for it. I had to
Congrats, no.
eat supper. Yeah, I
Oh,
gotta take it
damn.
next Saturday.
Sorry, I've been here. I mean, it just really hasn't, been me. So I've just been hanging out.
What's up, big dog?
Been got me a nice little book I've been reading.
Love that. What you reading?
Ooh.
It's a Korean novel. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. It's one of the super long ones.
I
You
got
know
you.
how
I
that
got you.
goes. But
Is
yeah,
it
I
Smash
think
It
it's about
Obasan?
About time to go to bed?
time to go to bed.
I would agree.
10 how's the handheld computer treating you?
It is hella sick, dude.
It looks like it was like a less expensive Steam Deck.
Well, no, Steam Deck runs Linux. Well,
So
it
you just
runs
got a
Steam
better Steam
OS,
Deck.
which is built on Linux. But
So you
the
just got a
Ally
better Steam Deck.
runs Windows and has a lot more power to it. And
Oh wait,
Word?
you got a handheld?
I got the ROG